I think as humans, one of our biggest fears is rejection, right? We desperately fear being rejected. We desperately fear being told no by people and by the world. Because the moment they reject us is the moment we begin to equate our sense of self-worth and equate our value to how people and how the world respond to us. And the thing about it is, right, as long as you live in this world and you're an active member in this world, you will be rejected. People will tell you no, the world will tell you no, right? But what's even worse than the world telling you no and people telling you no is you telling yourself no. What's even worse than the world and people rejecting you is you rejecting yourself. And the reality is that we reject ourselves all the time. We tell ourselves no all the time. We like to think people are our own, our worst enemy, right? And we like to think that the world is against us. But the reality is that we are the ones who fight against ourselves the most. No one puts us down than we do ourselves. We fight against ourselves all the time. A lot of us have things in life that we desire. Things in life that we really want to have, right? Goals, dreams, aspirations, ambitions. And before we even give ourselves the opportunity to go for it or to go for the things that we desire, we reject ourselves. Before we give ourselves the opportunity to at least have a shot at what we desire in this world, we reject ourselves. All right? For me personally, right? For a large period of my life, I spent in self-sabotage. I spent it rejecting myself. There are a lot of things in life that I wanted prior to where I'm at right now today. And I didn't give myself the opportunity to go for it. I didn't give myself the chance to at least have a shot, or at least to say that I tried, right? And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the things in my past, I have a lot of regret, right? In terms of things that I should have done. And it's not until recently that I find myself in this place in which I don't want to live life having any more regrets. I don't want to live life wishing that I had given myself the chance to at least go for it. And the older I get, the more I realize the importance of at least giving yourself the chance. The older I get, the more I realize the importance of at least trying, right? At least giving yourself the opportunity. And the thing about it is, right, you will be rejected. You might try and you will be told no. You might take that shot and you might not make it. But the thing about it is, it's better for you to say I tried than for you to have regret. Right? It's better for you to say you went for the opportunity than to look back and wish you had taken that shot. I believe that our minds can sometimes be our worst enemies. Those negative thoughts that pop up every time that you try to strive for something, or you have an idea in your mind of something that you want. Those negative thoughts pop up in your mind and they tell you that you're not good enough. They tell you that you're not worthy of having what it is that you desire. And oftentimes we listen to them. Most times we do. We allow ourselves to sort of become our thoughts, right? And I've said this so many times before. I've always said, paradoxically, you are not your thoughts. You are what you think of your thoughts, right? So when the thoughts pop up in your mind telling you that you're not good enough, telling you that you're not worthy of having what it is that you desire, you have a choice to choose whether or not you listen to those thoughts. And so the choice that you make becomes you. You're not the thoughts that are roaming in your head, right? You have a chance. You have the chance to choose, right? You have the chance to choose yourself. In every situation in your life, whenever you're faced with doubt, choose yourself. And choosing yourself simply means that in the moment, you say to yourself, how would I benefit if I was to give myself the opportunity? How would I benefit if I was to take that shot? Right? And if you realize that the thoughts in your mind would hold you back from achieving something or from getting something that you desire from life, then don't listen to them. Right? Reject them. In every situation and every moment of your life, you're always choosing who you become. Every opportunity that you don't take, you're choosing your path. You're choosing who you become. And so the onus is on you to always choose positive thoughts. Always choose yourself. Give yourself the chance. Even if you give yourself the chance and you fail, at least you can look back and you can say, I tried. I gave myself that opportunity. And the thing about it is, right, and I've always said this in a previous video, life always gives you what you need. And what is meant for you in life will always be for you. Sometimes you might not get what you want from life or what you desire from life immediately. You know, sometimes you might have to approach 10 girls before you get that one girl. Sometimes you might have to apply for 20 jobs for you to get one job. Sometimes you might have to make 100 YouTube videos or 1,000 YouTube videos to get one YouTube video that blows up. But you never know, right? And you can never get what you want from life if you don't give yourself the opportunity. If you don't give yourself a chance, right? So I say all this to say, stop rejecting yourself. You know, the world to some degree rejects us, right? And people reject us. But in the grand scheme of things, that's not really important. The most important thing in your life is to not reject yourself. To always give yourself the opportunity to go for what it is that you desire. And whatever it is that you desire, it's out there. You know, it's out there for you to have. Right? But you're never gonna have it unless you give yourself the opportunity. Unless you take that chance. Unless you bet on yourself. Right? Self-belief is the key to your desires and all the things that you want in this life. And all your desires, all the things that you want from this life are on the other side of you stop rejecting yourself, right? Or on the other side of you giving yourself that chance, right? So choose yourself. Don't listen to those thoughts in your head. Give yourself the chance. And even if you fail initially, keep betting on yourself. Keep choosing yourself. Keep giving yourself that opportunity. Because ultimately, whatever it is that you seek from life is there. And you have to believe that whatever it is that you want, you will have. But you must keep choosing you. Peace and blessings.